Golden Circle. Today, that's what we're gonna talk about by Simon Sinek. So this video is really good for people that do not know what they need to do or someone that just wanna understand what kind of business they should start. Hi, my name is Marco Jack. I'm the founder of Divicati, a company on the mission to create a more conscious and loving world. Welcome to this channel. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're into that personal and spiritual content, fresh videos for you every single week. So why is this framework super useful and important? Because a lot of the times when we are lost, when we don't know what to do, when we have that direction, we ask ourselves, what should I do? But if you understand this framework, you'll know that asking what you should do is not the most productive question, because the center of everything, at least for good companies or for people that are really successful, it starts with the why. The golden circle, also some people know it as starting with the why. Understand that everything starts with the why. That's where all the energy comes from. If we understand that core, then we'll know how we're gonna achieve the why and what we're gonna do or to achieve the how. So let's start with the why first, okay? What does the why mean? The why encompasses your purpose, your life purpose. And you can infuse that life purpose into your work purpose or your company's purpose, right? So you gotta understand yourself before you can understand what you gotta do. What gives you meaning in your life, okay? What's meaningful to you? What really opens up your heart, really activates that, okay? What makes you feel very passionate, okay? It gives you that why. It's a clue to your why. What's your reason for being in this world? What are some things that you need to heal? What are some things that you want to learn? What are some things that you want to contribute to? What's a big impact that you want to make in your life? What's that value you have in your life, right? So once you understand these kind of things, it will give you, it's the elements that you need to brew a nice why. And it encompasses all those things. Oh, lastly, also you gotta understand your vision, right? What kind of world, what kind of society that you wanna live in 5 to 10 years, okay? Who do you wanna ultimately become, your personal vision and the world vision, okay? These are all good questions that you can reflect on to really understand your why, okay? So once you understand your why, let's say your why is to improve the Maslow hierarchy needs, eliminate the first layer of Maslow hierarchy needs, meaning everyone would have enough food, water, shelter, whatever, right? That's your why. Let's use that example. And now you can ask yourself, hey, how can I achieve that why, that big mission, that big vision that you have, okay? The how is the method, the strategy, the path, the way, the angle. There's a million different kind of ways, strategies, angle that you can achieve this why, helping people lift off the first level of Maslow hierarchy needs, right? You might say, hey, you know what? I want to help people through government aid. You want to say, hey, no, I want to help people through more volunteer work. Or you want to say, no, I want to improve the sustainability or reforestation. There's just a million zillion ways of achieving the why. Through what strategy, right? So understand which method resonates with you the most, that you feel like you have a unique angle and unique contribution that you can make. And then you can really pinpoint, okay, now let's say I want to solve the world hunger and lift people off the first level of Maslow hierarchy needs through improving the water aggregation system. Okay, let's say that's your how, okay? Now you can refine that even further by saying, okay, what can I do to achieve that how, so that I can ultimately create that vision of the why. The what includes the activities, the action steps, the job that you're gonna do, the product you're gonna create, the service that you are going to render, the solution, the invention, right? So think about it. You can work for a company, you can create a more frugal innovation that allows people in different nations, different countries to use that frugal innovation to have better water system. You can have rainwater collection, right? So there's a million ways that you can do, a million solutions, a million different angles as well within the what to achieve the how and ultimately your why. So I hope that this framework gave you a fresh perspective and to ask the question, what's my why? And then how can I achieve that why? And what do I need to do to achieve the how as a more productive way to channel your thinking so that you can extract more insight and a deeper level of insight, so that you ultimately know what's your purpose, what's your direction, what's the path, and what's the actionable steps that you need to do, okay? So yeah, that's just the golden circle for you in a nutshell. Obviously, there's also more detail into what sort of strategies and activities and action steps that you can do to understand yourself better in every dimension here in the golden circle, okay? So that's just a little taster for you today. I hope that it has been a really good value added video for you. Again, my name is Marco Chak at Divicati. We're all about creating that more loving and conscious world. That's our why. And our how right now is to help people just find their purpose. And so that once they find their purpose, they can channel their awareness, their attention to create more impact in the world. And what we do to help people achieve that purpose is through purpose coaching services. So that's what we offer here at Divicati for now. But understand that, you know what? The why is the core, but the how can always adjust and be modified, you know, as time change, and also the what can be modified. So right now we're doing coaching services, right? But in the future, we might be also providing different other things. For example, conscious clothing, more conscious content like this one, maybe a documentary, maybe a movie, maybe conscious music, right? We have also a podcast, Conscious Conversations. That's just part of our why. But hey, it just helps us achieve that how, ultimately to that why, so that we can make that impact and create the life and that world that we want. So I hope that makes sense. And at the end, kind of gave you the example of the golden circle here at Divicati, what we do. And again, have a beautiful rest of your day. Feel free to check out what we do here in the link down below. And yeah, have a blessed one. Sending lots of good energy to you. Much love and peace.